we'll just kick it off right here, Ross, with the Cavs and the Pistons, because out of the two, as far as the odds makers are concerned, this is the quote-unquote coin flip. Yeah, okay, Detroit's 3.5-point favorites, but from what we've seen in this playoffs, that's a modest at best. It's a little bit over a basket here. We're seeing 216 around that number. So, Ross, Cavs, Pistons needed some things to break their way to even be here, and now they're laying points against a hungry Cavs team. What are you thinking, Ross?
Yeah, I mean, you got a number one seed in a conference semifinal as just a 3.5-point favorite at home in game one of a series. Right there alone tells you what the odds makers are thinking. They expect a very close game. Detroit coming off a series in which they trailed 3-1 against Orlando and rallied to win 3 in a row and take that series in 7 games. And not to rub salt in the wound, Dan, but short memory, Philadelphia down 3-1 against Boston, 3 in a row to win that series. And then they go out against the Knicks in game 1 in the following series last night and get crushed 137-98. You know, here's the thing with the Pistons, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be surprised to hear this, but the Pistons have gone 0-9 straight up in ATS in their last 9 this year as a favorite of 7 or less and coming off a 3-game winning streak. So, when they're a favorite coming off a 3-game win streak, it's been a long time since they've been successful in the following game. 0-9 straight up in ATS speaks volumes in that regard. Guys, since the 2003 NBA playoffs, only 5 times has teams met each other in game 1 of a series and both coming off game 7 wins like the Cavs and Pistons. And the home teams in those 5 games, they went 0-5 against the spread and lost 4-5 straight up. Additionally, game 1 home favorites of 5.5 or less, like the Pistons are, coming off a game 7 win by 5 points or greater, like the Pistons are, 0-8 straight up in ATS since the 2008 playoffs. So I'm going with the Cavs here, plus the 3.5 over the Pistons in game 1.
Yeah, and I mean we got to sprinkle the money line too on these underdogs are just winning outright. So great breakdown there. That's some incredible stats about the Pistons. I had no idea. So we have another game here, Lakers Thunder. On paper, I think everyone would assume this is just going to be a complete blowout, but line told us last night it should have been a blowout with the Timberwolves and the Spurs. That just didn't happen. So do the Lakers have a puncher's chance? Can they catch Oklahoma City off guard here? Oklahoma City minus 15.5 with an over-under 214. You liking the side? You liking the total?
Yeah, screw the side, Andy. I like the total, which is 213.5. The Lakers are coming off a 98-78 win at Houston to wrap up that series in 6 games. Here's the thing. In that series against Houston, the Lakers allowed 99 points or fewer in 5 of those 6 games. So despite being without Luka, they played extremely good defense, and that was a key in them winning that series. The Lakers also number 27 in the NBA in pace, so it's not exactly like they like to get up and down. They like to slow the tempo of games down, play good defense, and especially being shorthanded. That's worked for them. And they've gone 8-2 to the under in their last 10 games. The Lakers averaged just 97.6 points per game in their 3 contests against Oklahoma City this year. Oklahoma City, extremely good defensively. We'll get to that in a second. Oklahoma City off that 4-0 sweep over Phoenix. They allowed just a little over 105 points per game in that series. And Oklahoma City, number 1 in the NBA in defensive efficiency, scoring defense, and field goal percentage defense. So talk about a very good defensive team and a Lakers team coming off a low-scoring 6-game series against Houston. And anytime you have an NBA playoff away team coming off an away win of 20 points or more, like the Lakers did, winning that game 98-78 at Houston, and they're playing with 3 or more days rest, which the Lakers are going into tonight, and a total 225.5 or 225 or less. 12-0 to the under since 2006. Again, NBA playoff away teams coming off an away win by 20 points or more, playing with 3 or more days rest, and the total in that contest is 225 or less. 12-0 to the under since 2006. And Andy, those games went under the total by an average of 14.2 points per game, and it was only a combined average of 191.5 points per game scored per contest. And that dates back to 2006. Numbers don't lie and liars don't figure. I'm going with the Lakers in Oklahoma City under 213.5.
One of the reasons why you're the best. So what do you have up for everyone's $5 Tuesday?
Yeah, $5 Tuesday. I got the winning total in one of the NBA games tonight. Actually, it's the early game, and that's the winning total between the Cavs and the Pistons. And it's a 4% top play. And I've done awfully well with 4 and 5% top plays, over 86 units in net profit over the last year. Major League Baseball coming off a 2-1 night since May 13th of last year. Major League Baseball plus 46.20 units. And Andy, over the last 365 days in all sports, plus 154.90 units. And that's number one at WagerTalk in that regard. And there's some awfully good cappers at WagerTalk.com. And I'm pretty proud of that because I respect all of the cappers over at WagerTalk.com. So,
yeah, and Ross, you can get more breakdowns from you right here on the WagerTalk YouTube channel. Obviously, Andy does his breakdown for your same game parlay. Brian, he does morning wager and some other breakdowns here. So, guys, huge way to find all of that. Super easy. Hit that like button. That's a way to say thank you for us. But if you hit subscribe, that's when you're going to know anything that goes live here on the channel, folks. So anything you want, you need to hear, hit that like button and subscribe.
Sorry, Dan.
No,
my
go ahead.
recorded solo videos, you can get them at my direct page at WagerTalk TV, which is wt.buzz/Ross TV. wt.buzz/Ross TV. You'll see all the archived videos, and rather than searching through the WagerTalk page, if you're looking specifically for me, I should say the WagerTalk YouTube page, you can go right to that link. It'll take you right to my videos.